other parts, like, of the video, episode 10 has gone missing, so you won't be seeing it. So basically, we found a, like, it was some type of underground bunker thing in a fridge. It was like a door to it in a fridge. Is that where you do the speak of the devil thing from the Creation Cup? Yeah, it's that location in the basement. It was like a fridge. You open it, and we got there, and we, it was a freaking maze, bro. It's a maze. The only way to find out was like finding like blood on the floor. There was like a lot of blood on the floor. Cause you get before you even try to do anything to it, you gotta like kill everything. So I killed everything. Finally got there, and cause you gotta go back for the terminal to open the damn door. So we finally go back again, and then it's like. It's like the guy was like, holy shit or something, and a lot of blood, and she was going in and out of consciousness or something like that. And then, Kosho, they just teleported in, and it's like, oh my god, they can teleport moment. Yeah, we killed a way out, and of course I forgot the part that he put a bomb in the little basement with that chair thing that they put him in or something. Yeah. And of course we after that, we finally reached the wheel of Diamond City, and they meet up to old friends or whatever, and then have to wait like a few days, and then I go to the greenhouse to get a introduction because they trust us now because we saved her life, or Classica, yeah. And that's what you see in this clip, is showing around. Because after that, she wasn't allowed to do like any Civ missions or like Civ hunting missions, or maybe any missions in general, and got mad about it. And later on, you meet her at the Autumn Cat's garage, talking to her, and then she wants us to be part of, the hunting thing. So I go there, and I literally did like two. They're not really that important. Just to kill the synth that's pretending to be human. Kill them.
Hey.
You go for Lady Lily.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Give me a sec to read up on it. Well, looks like this one is also pretty straightforward, thankfully. You know that job we just did? Looks like one of Crenshaw's scouts tailed the Corsa that picked up the dead drop the guy at Bunker Hill was talking about. We gotta pay a visit to where he went. Got orders to hit it and grab whatever we can. Weird their agent took the drop somewhere instead of teleporting out. They got an address written down here in the file.
Let's go.
Right. One house raid coming up.
Who are you people and what are you doing here? How did you find us?
It's a fucking Corsair. Eat shit and die, asshole! Don't stop. Chip out of the Corsa's skull. I'm gonna see what else is here. Afraid they didn't have a security camera feeder. We're gonna have the company real fast. And I'd rather we're not here for that.
Operator off board. Switching to standby mode.
Hello.
Got the chip? Good. Check out all this shit upstairs here. I don't get it though. This doesn't look at all like the tech I saw when the Institute had me. This is pre-war shit. But that was for sure a Corsair. And these don't look like the nerds that took me. We got Gen 3s here. Wait. Oh shit. You know what this is? I think we hit the railroad here.
The railroad? Oops.
Yeah. Well, shit just got real now. The railroad likes to pretend they're shadowy and secretive and shit, but then they shove these holotapes in every crack and crevice they can find. You know, fighting the Institute and shit. But really, they just give Gen 3's brain damage and turn them loose on the streets. Anyway, if I'm wrong and this is an Institute safe house, we gotta roll. Now. Gotta get these holotapes to Luna. She'll be able to cover me.
Good. Are you okay?
Me? Yeah. No, I'm fine. I just got this bag of holotapes. I think they're railroad intel. They're all encrypted. Here, take them.
What? Wait, no. Why me? Just give them to Dan or the sheriff.
She can't know I was the one who got them. It's complicated. You gotta tell you got them from a merchant contact or something. But they're important. I'm sure of it. Gotta make sure she gets them.
What? You want me to lie to the sheriff? For you? You realize what you're asking? You know how good she's been to us?
Luna, please. I'm really in a jam here. These tapes are too important for her not to get them. She can't know they came from me.
Lily, what the hell has come over you? What's going on? I can't believe you're asking me to lie to the sheriff.
Luna, don't hate me. The two of us took the synth hunter job. I mean, my friend here took it, but really it was my idea.
You what? God damn it, Lily! What the fuck are you thinking? We lost you once already, I swear.
Luna, please. I'm in a bind here. These are important tapes. Just this one time, okay? Please. We got these at one of the targets by accident. And now, the sheriff knows they came from me, and with the timing of the contract, she can't know I took the job, or she'd never trust me again.
Fucking A, Lily. I can't believe you put me in this position. Just give me the goddamn bag. Just this once, okay? I'll tell her an anonymous source I trust or something. I swear to God, Lily, if you make me do this again, I'm going straight to the sheriff. And you quit that job now. You hear me? I'll never forgive you if I have to tell Evan we lost you again.
Thanks, Luna. I'm sorry, for what it's worth.
You can thank me by never putting me in this position again.
You better get that synth chip to Delano. Maybe she can shed some light on what just happened.
Excuse me.
What's up?
I completed the Synth Hunter contract. Here's the proof.
Well, aren't you just
Mission
a goddamn
objective completed.
5-star debugger?
You know that wasn't an Institute target, right?
I don't recall
New
ever
mission
telling you
objective
it
received.
was.
Keeping the streets free of synth.
That last job will keep the streets free of a lot of synths.
Nothing else.
Here's the next file. Someone reported an informant. We verified. Go out there and keep up the good work.
Mission set is active.
Hey,
Point it out. Here you go. But don't fill up on these now.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Look, I know Luna said she didn't want me to do no more of these things, but we can't be that far from the end of the list, can we? I mean, just how many of these things can Angie have lined up for you, huh? Let me check that file. Says the target's not a synth, it's... Oh, fuck! It's Ozzy? What the hell? Ozzy is an Institute informant? No. No fucking way.
Who's Ozzy?
Ozzy's a ghoul who left Diamond City with Wiseman when McDumbfuck was elected by a bunch of scared schmucks without a sense of accountability.
How are we doing this?
That's the 100,000 cap question, isn't it? Says here Ozzy ain't a synth. She's been meeting with one every week at night to do a handoff? I don't know about you, but I'm not into killing good people I know on the word of a piece of paper. It's got the time she meets her right here in the file. We gotta catch her in the act. And if she has ratted out Wiseman, ooh, fuck. Just thinking about it makes me so mad. Only Tarberry Farm in the car. I gotta go say hi to him. I haven't seen him in years.
Welcome to the Slough. We're the only Tarberry bog in the Commonwealth. So what do you think of the place?
The Slog? How'd you come up with that name?
We didn't. It was the caravan traders who started that. I started this place a few years back, but couldn't think of a name for it. Then one day, one of the traders pulls up after it's been raining for hours and says he's never had to slog through so much mud in his life. I asked him if it was worth it, and he said, for the best tarberries in the Commonwealth, it was definitely worth it. Working here is like a slog through the mud. It's tough going, and you'll get dirty doing it. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. You've probably noticed it's only ghouls around here. I used to live in Diamond City, until that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out. I decided that we ghouls should have a place where we could feel welcome. And that's mainly why I started up this farm.
It looks like you've done well for yourselves.
It's a good start, yeah, and I'm proud of all the work we've done. Still, I think we can do more. What if this place could be more than just a refuge for ghouls who aren't welcome elsewhere? What if it could also be an example of what we can do when we put our minds to something and work together? We want this to be a place that everyone looks forward to visiting, with smiling faces, good bargains, and great produce. Maybe we can make people take a second look, you know? Maybe then they'd see that we're not monsters.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
You really think so? Because if you do, we could definitely use some help.
We can't sell tarberries without traders, and trade caravans need safe roads. There's a gang of super mutants that's been preying on anyone who comes near their turf, including traders. It'd be a great help to us if you could take care of those brutes once and for all.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thanks. We were
New
kind
mission
of at the end of
objective
our rope
received.
here.
Your report, please. This...
Right.
I have ordered.
That does it. They can't...
Excuse me.
kinda busy here. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Corser. Just a sec. I got something even better.
Who is this?
I have no idea. Wait, is that you, Lily?
Hey, Ozzy. Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna make my own deal with Mr. Corser here, just real quick.
Who are you? What could you have of any value to the Institute?
Oh, you heard.
What?
Right. Sure.
I'm good at killing coursers. Now. You gonna... I tried to kill myself because they're coming for my friends.
Oh, God.
Kill her, Lily. She sold us all out.
Fuck you! Oh, fuck! God damn it, Ozzy! Look what you made me do!
Take it easy, Lily. You had to take her out. It was her or us. I've never seen you like this before. Maybe we should take some time off.
You stupid, stupid, stupid ghoul, Ozzy! You didn't give me a choice, and now look at you. Fuck! 200-something years and you blow it for the Institute? Stupid ghoul, just stupid. Fuck! And you made me hate this job. Oh God, Heather, look what I did to Ozzy. I can't look at her anymore. Just grab that file she had and the Corsa chip and let's get the fuck out of here. What a fucked up nightmare.
Are you going to be okay?
I guess so. I'm just still kind of in shock that she'd do this to us. She didn't give me a choice.
On it.
Right.
Hey. I completed the Synth Hunter contract. Here's the proof.
Oh, a chip and the
Mission
handoff
objective
package?
completed.
Huh. It must be Christmas in the fens. Good work. Here's your bounty and the next target.
New mission objective received.
Glad to help.
You're making quite a name for yourself back here. Next job is a synth verified by the doc's test. Guaranteed target. Here's the info.
Hi.
Here. I wish I had more to give you, but you have a nasty habit of keeping all the caps in good gear.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Give me a sec to read this. It says here we got a scavenging party that operates near Bunker Hill. One of them is a synth, reported by the other two. And shit, they even provided a sample for Babs to test, and he's a synth alright. That's a relief. Cause I gotta tell you, that railroad safe house has me antsy about accidentally deactivating a human by mistake. And God forbid I didn't catch Ozzy in the act myself. I just can't even finish that sentence. Too upset over Ozzy.
Does that matter to you?
Retiring a human by mistake? Well, yeah. Of course I'd feel bad if they weren't helping the Institute or the railroad. But who the hell else are we out here for? We both aired out our fair share of bad guys, but I ain't never blasted nobody that didn't have it coming.
You can't second guess yourself. This job is nasty business.
I know. Just I can't stop thinking about Ozzy. Wiseman's gonna be heartbroken. I mean, can you imagine how he's gonna feel? They've been friends for 2 centuries. How could she do that?
Let's roll out.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep working. Good idea. Alright, this is the place. Should just be some scavvers in there. If shit ain't right, just pull back. We can toss some grenades in the windows. After that intel on the railroad safe house, we could be walking into a super mutant town hall for all we know.
There's a missing link.
And I say you're still talking semantics. How pointless can a conversation be?
It's not a point, Sil. I mean, have you actually ever seen a mutant?
That's what I'm saying. If you...
Hey, you the guys from Diamond City?
The what?
Great Green Jewel Computer Repairs. That's us.
Cute.
It's them.
Looks like it. Let's get this over with.
Get what over with?
There ain't no easy way to say this, Pat, but... You remember that time a few weeks ago? You blacked out and woke up next to the fire with us over you?
Yeah, what about it? Hasn't happened since.
The truth is, you didn't black out. You just don't remember what you did.
I take it that's the one? Make this fast.
Yeah, it doesn't know what it is, so be quick about it.
Someone clue me the fuck in here. What the hell are you guys talking about?
You're a synth, Pat. Or whatever your designation is. These guys are here for you.
What? What the hell are you talking about? I ain't no goddamn synth.
You are a synth, Patrick. You malfunctioned that night. You didn't pass out.
We've been scabbing together for years. That is not possible.
No, we scabbed with Pat for years. You replaced him a few months ago. You changed somehow, and we had no idea what the fuck happened. We couldn't explain it until you went haywire. Then everything made sense. You ain't even Pat. You're a synth. For all we know, you killed the real Pat. And we liked the real Pat.
Wait, what happened when I passed out? What are you talking about?
This ain't fast, guys.
Well, you just give us a second here.
You didn't pass out. You went into some sort of trance and started talking lines of code like you were reading them. We couldn't snap you out of it no matter what we did. You were talking code to thin air for 2 hours before you actually passed out.
What? Why didn't you say anything?
Because you're probably working for the Institute. Why the hell would we tip them off by telling you? They'd show up and kill us both.
But I can't be a synth.
Oh, you are. Working for them without even knowing it. Oh, hey, maybe you do know it, and are just that good at fooling everyone. Either way, you're dangerous.
No, please. This can't be true. You're not here to...
It's true. You're a meat wagon. They even sent us a sample to test. And yeah, that's what we're here for.
You sent them a sample? You son of a bitch! That's what I get for being your friend for 15 years? Stabbed in the back? You just go and rat me out to Diamond City's brute squad so they can do the dirty work?
For all we know, stabbed in the back is what you did to the real Pat. Nobody knows where he's at. We're done here. Don't make this messy.
So that's it then, huh? This is where it ends? Just hire a gun to kill your friend and walk away?
Our friend's dead already. We don't know what the fuck you are.
Look, buddy, you ain't making this easier. Just back away from your pals and turn around. You won't feel a thing.
No, please. You can't. I didn't do anything wrong.
Then where's the real Pat?
But I didn't hurt nobody.
Come on, man, just stop. Please, this isn't helping.
No, I can't be a synth. I didn't do anything wrong.
All right, it's gonna be like this. Nothing personal, pal, but you don't belong here.
No, please.
Uh-huh. Thanks for letting us know about the synth.
It's not like we had a choice. One day you're eating breakfast around the fire with what you think's your friend, Next minute, it's blowing your head off because it's short-circuited.
Look, we paid the sheriff's department in full already. We're just gonna get going now. We don't want to see this... whatever it was no more.
Yeah. That's probably for the best. Stay safe out there, guys. So that wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Are you okay?
I guess so. Maybe... I still need to process this.
What's wrong?
This can't sit well with you either, can it? I mean, that's a synth, yeah, but... What if he was never gonna kill? What the hell else was it out here for if it didn't know? I fucking hate the Institute. It's like they fuck with you. Even when you think you're the one fucking with them. Huh. Ah! Grab the chip for Delano and let's get the hell out of here. I'm beginning to see why the Scavers didn't stick around either.
Nasty synth raider. They got a policy of paying off raiders to keep the roads safe. Seems one of the raiders they pay off has been acting funny. Downright polite.
Mission objective completed.
Hey.
What you got for me? What's up?
New
I
mission
wanted to ask
objective
you about
received.
something else. I wanted to ask you about something else.
So according to this file, Kay over at Bunker Hill... Damn it! We were just there! I hate this piecemeal mission shit. Anyway, says here she thinks she's been seeing a lot of the meat wagons since coming and going from there. I don't know it too well. She's got a kid, and living at Bunker Hill means they're always paying protection money, like a bunch of schlubs. Must be a pretty serious operation to stick a neck out like this to contact us. Now, we gotta schlep all the way back over to Bunker Hill. Come on.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. He's been dead too long. And that head injury, it's just too serious.
I know, Kay. I knew it the moment I saw him. I just couldn't give up without trying. I don't know what we're gonna do without him.
Hey, Kay. Long time no... Oh. What's going on?
Give me a few minutes here, Lily. Be right there.
Hey. You okay?
No, don't touch me. Stay away from us.
Hey. Hey. We're not like that. What's going on here?
Sorry. You scared me. Thought you might be the ones who killed him.
What are you talking about? What happened?
Raiders. My husband's friends said they killed him. Wasn't far from here. I was just scared.
Raiders? What?
We went outside the walls to get his body. Thought maybe you followed us. They killed him right over there.
Oh, fuck.
You mean... that's your husband? He had a family?
I hate raiders. They killed my daddy.
I know, baby. I know. Me too. Hush now. Just give Mommy another minute. He was an honest scaver. Out with his two friends trying to find stuff to sell. They told me they were attacked by raiders and barely got away with their lives. He was a good man. He cared about us. He didn't deserve this. Please, be careful when you leave. They're still out there somewhere.
No. No. That's not right. That's...
Lily, honey, take it easy.
What the fuck, man? What happened? No, 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 no! No!
Is she okay? What's happening?
Mommy, she's scaring me.
This wasn't supposed to happen. What did I... no! 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 Oh, God, please, no!
Please, you're scaring us. Just go away.
Where's the sheriff? I need the sheriff.
We need to go after her.
Switching to standby mode.
I don't know what to do.
What are you talking about, Lily?
Oh God, Sheriff, I need your help. I lied to you, and I asked Luna to lie, and then Ozzy. I did something, and...
Calm down, Lily. It's okay. I think I know what this is about.
But I...
Sit down and take some deep breaths.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sheriff, I have something I need to tell you.
First, did anyone hurt you?
No, it's worse than that. Much worse.
This is about the synth hunter contracts you two did a poor job of hiding from me, isn't it?
Oh God, Sheriff. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You knew the whole time, didn't you? How?
Maybe when Delano told me your friend showed up only the next day wanting to take the job I wouldn't give to you. Or maybe when Luna handed me the bag of railroad holotapes and told me everything about how you took the job and wanted her to lie to me about it.
I see. I'm so stupid. And I killed this synth and he...
Take a deep breath. Say it slow.
He had... Oh God. I'm a monster. His family has nobody now, and I can't take it back.
We can't take anything back in this business.
You knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Delano asked me what I wanted her to do about it. I told her that you needed to learn on your own. Just keep you away from the Institute. I knew when I wasn't going to be able to stop you. I'd hoped you'd stop yourself.
But I didn't. I killed him. And then his wife came for his body and his kids. Oh, God.
Oh, my little Lily. You did a lot of growing up today, didn't you? My tough little girl. You've come a long way from the kid that used to follow me around Diamond City and copy everything I did. There's more jobs to run, but you're not running them anymore, are you?
No. Never again. I hate the Institute. But this? I can't do this.
So, before I say anything, remember that you did indeed stop yourself, like I hoped you would.
But it's already done. I can't take it back. I can't take any of them back.
You're right. Raiders and gunners, super mutants, the coursers, and ones that know what they are. Those bodies aren't so hard to step over.
I know you've done it before, Sheriff. Everyone hears the stories about what happens to meat wagons you catch in the fens they're never seen again.
It's true. They never leave here. They could be recording everything for the Institute. Or a walking bomb and never even know it.
How do you go on? How do you do it when they're begging?
To be frank, they never see it coming. It's the least we can do. But I know you mean my conscience. I suppose I was fortunate in a sense.
What do you mean? What happened?
The Brotherhood inures their cadets to violence as part of the curriculum. I had killed my first captive raider by 7. They put him in a cage and made me shoot him while he begged for his life. He didn't deserve to live, but no child deserves to be made to kill. That was only the first class of the semester that year.
But how do you...
Scar tissue. That's what my mentor in the Brotherhood called it. When you wound your soul, it heals with scar tissue like any other part of you. Harder, rigid, more resistant to damage. He believed the Brotherhood's scar tissue was keeping it from recognizing the pain of the capital's people. That we had seen so much violence, done so much looting and sometimes killing, that we saw nothing wrong with the people's suffering. We didn't see how they could possibly be of use, so we discarded them and turned a deaf ear to their pain. He worked very hard to change that, but his ideology was ultimately pushed aside for a more selfish one.
So you saying I have to get used to it?
I'm saying the opposite, Lily. Getting used to it is not something you ever want. This thing you came to me for, how to not feel this guilt? There's no magic fix. There's no fix at all. And it's not a place I want you to be. It would be worse if you didn't feel anything. I would have failed you. You would be like me, or the lieutenants, or Oaks. Those tears on your face right now, they mean you aren't a monster. It's not too late.
You really think so?
I know so, Lily. You don't want to hear it. But part of what you might need is going back to face that family. To tell them the entire truth.
I know. I want to. I will. Make me feel better. Even if it made me feel worse. If that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense, Lily.
Sheriff? What did you mean by you would be failing me?
Look, when you're born into the Brotherhood, there's certain things that are decided for you. Things you don't get a say in. And one of the things that was decided for me is... well... I wanted a... It's complicated, Lily. I didn't get to...
It's okay, Sheriff. Crenshaw told me the other day. Is it true? Just tell me that.
Yes, Lily, it's true. I consider you my... Excuse me. This is very difficult for me, Lily.
I hoped it was. So much. I love you too, Sheriff. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to say it back. I feel the same way. I know now. I know. I've been wanting to say something else, Sheriff.
What is it?
You remember that day I brought Luna and McGilly here?
How could I forget? I hadn't seen you in months and months. Then you came into the Yellow Zone in your own T-60. You were maybe 14 years old at most. Spears told me later you had to tie blocks to your feet so you could stand in the power armor frame. You were still very angry at me for not deputizing you and Zeke. You told me to burn in hell, among other anatomically difficult things. You wanted to hurt me that day with your words. They did, Lily. I thought I had lost you for good.
I didn't mean any of it. I cried all the way back to the Atom Cats. I'm so sorry I said that to you. I didn't want to leave, but I get so mad.
I wish you had stayed too. We would have had 2 more years together. But we are both stubborn. All we have is now. Will you be okay?
No. Yes. I think so. I don't know. This is one of the worst days of my life, and now it's one of the best. But they're both still with me. I don't know how to feel. I think I'll just cry myself to sleep tonight.
Maybe that's what you need. Why don't you come find me later when you're alone? We can have a couple of shots. We've got a lot to talk about.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Sheriff, for everything. No more synth hunting. I can't do it anymore. I appreciate you helping me, but it's more than I can handle. We'll have to find another way to help. But first, there's something I need to take care of at the Atom Cat garage. You'll see when we get there.
Heather.
I'll keep an eye on her, Sheriff.
You are as insightful as you are valuable. We are in your debt.
I have to warn you, my last 3 sidekicks each died in under a week. Just so you know what you're getting into.
Mission objective completed.
I shouldn't have to say this, but assisting Lily in her deception is not the way to retain our trust. You clearly have made an impression on her, though. To agree to take you on as her sidekick, an occupation with a notoriously high...
What you need?
Hey there.
I suppose you're wondering why I came back here, huh? Good. I was hoping they didn't have a chance to throw her out to feed the Mirelurks yet.
Operator lost.
I haven't told anyone what really happened the night I was kidnapped. Not the entire story. I got to thinking when the sheriff was talking, I wanted to come back and put those markers back on the grave. Can't let it just be forgotten like this.
What really happened when they had you?
I don't like to think about it. Maybe it's time. You don't know what they did to her. I ain't told nobody yet, 'cause it's just so damn evil. It hurts to think about it. Makes me sick to my stomach. I can't just let it die with me. Makes you wonder. We talk about how harsh this world is and rationalize how we can keep going in the face of this horror we were condemned to. I mean, I've dropped people who had it coming into meat grinders. Literally. I've always known what side of the line I was on. You get numb to the violence. And then something happens to snap you out of it. A new atrocity. And that's what this was. What they did to her. I thought nothing could faze me anymore. I just told everyone the Institute showed up with her. They kinda assumed she was on a cart or already dead. But she wasn't. They walked her in on her own 2 feet. She had my face, but she looked like she'd only had her eyes open for a few minutes. She was looking around at everything. Mouth open, amazed at this new thing called the world. Breathing and being alive. Pure as one of Bab's bees. I mean, Babs said she didn't have synth components, so I doubt she knew much of what was going on. They led her just like a lamb to the slaughter. They made me get undressed, then they put my clothes on her while she just silently stood there. Those raiders have been eyeing my scalp for years. And what they said they were gonna do to me then and there as they were looking at me like that? As if I needed a reason to hate them more after killing my parents? They were full on planning to gang rape me. Those fucks. The courses said the scientists needed my mind intact and would kill anyone that touched me. Would you believe that? Saved from that. From what the raiders do to people like me by a courser. But those assholes weren't done with my double, no. They had to make the murder look convincing. The courser told the raiders to have their way with her and then beat her to death. And she just stood there. She didn't know any words. She had no idea what they were saying. What those bats and chains they were waving in her face meant. She was just fascinated by them. And those fucking animals. They just fell on her, hooting and hollering like the predators they are. There's nothing human in them. She had no idea. I saw the confusion in her eyes after the first blow, the pain after they... She had no idea what was happening. She screamed in pain, threw up her arms as they kicked and stomped her. They just poured it on, rib after broken rib. It was awful. Eventually, she wasn't screaming no more. She was coughing on her own blood. And then, she wasn't coughing or trying to protect herself after that. She was dying. She'd given up. They stopped, finally. The face covered in blood, flipped her over. She was only barely alive. And they drove that tie iron into her back. She looked right at me, damn it. She didn't know what was going on. Why it hurt so bad. I watched her eyes go dead. What was she, maybe 10 minutes old? Her entire 10-minute life, from start to finish, was the moldy basement of an old warehouse and horrible pain. Can't even begin to describe the fear and confusion in her eyes, like a child caught in the crossfire of a war. Taking their last breath. I must have had the same look in my face when those raiders jumped my parents and left me an orphan. But then that scaver I shot, I saw it in his eyes too. He didn't know what he was. He never had a chance against me or knew why he was dying, just that it was happening. And I'm the one who put it there. I'm no better than the raider who left an orphan now. And I hate myself for it. That's where all this got me.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm done being a synth hunter. That's for damn sure. Gotta go find what's left of that family and salvage what I can sometime soon. But the Institute? They do this every day, to countless people. There's gotta be something we can do. I just don't know what. I see now why the sheriff didn't want me near that stuff. But I've gotta push for something I can do to make a difference.
Hey girl, I didn't see you come in. How long you been here for?
Hey, sugar butt. I'm happier to see you than you know. Just got here. He's gonna come see you next. What's up?
Well, I hate to be the person who turns you right around, but Bob radioed a couple of hours ago looking for you. Must be where you were heading over. Seems there's been an emergency with the water supply. She needs to get you back over there right away.
The cistern? Shit. We better get the hell over there right away. You got your shit packed to move into the bleachers yet?
I do, but we've been watching the gunners over at Quincy. They've been pretty busy lately. We radioed the sheriff to let her know. She asked us to keep her updated on him. Scott's pretty spooked. He's worried they might make a play for our power armor next. None of the gang knows Quincy like I do, so I volunteered to stick around there a couple more weeks. I can't leave the family hanging. You know that.
I do. Rizzo, I do. It's been a hell of a week. Make sure they're safe. Tell everyone I said hi, and I'll be back. Be back in a few days. Oh, and Rizzo. One other thing. Can you guys put the grave markers back up and leave her here? As a favor? For me?
Oh, sure, hon. Any reason for the change of heart? You were fit to dig it up yourself last time you was here.
It's kinda complicated. I'll tell you next time I see you. It's been a rough week. Just remember, I love you.
I love you too. You tell Bob to hold that spot in the greenhouse for our wedding. Be safe out there.
Hey, let's get on over to Diamond City. I ain't got no time to waste. This is about the cistern. It's gotta be an emergency.